just saying this. He is the reigning MVP, and I want to do something that's very similar to what we would say, like, you are the defending champion until you don't make the postseason, until someone knocks you off. He is the defending MVP, and in my book, he is the MVP until someone shows me that they're having a better season. There is not a person having currently a better season than Nikola Jokic.
You heard that. No one's currently having a better season than Nikola Jokic. Not Jokic. Jokic. Let's go. You already know what it is. It's a mile high.
From a cornfield away.
I'm Gummy Bear.
I'm Robin Oz.
And this is what we do. Father-son sports. Talking about them Denver Nuggets and that MVP, better known as the MV3, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, definitely. You know, Nikola
Jokic. You said it right.
Yeah.
Jokic.
Sorry, I don't know. That sounded weird. There we go, y'all. Nikola Jokic, obviously, MVP, MV3, like you said. So really, okay, so obviously we already gave him, you know, his third MVP. Okay, but the season's still going on.
Straw poll says he got it.
Yeah, I know, but there are still other competitors. And
okay. Do you think it's closer than the straw poll says, or do you think the straw poll's on and we're just going to be nice to some other people?
Yeah, we're just going to be nice to other
All right,
people.
let's go. We being nice today. Charity. We're going to call this the charity pod.
The Make-A-Wish.
The Make-A-Wish Fund. Let's go. Get them. Okay, so who you think in their head thinks they're closer than they are?
Oh, okay. So we're not even going to the actual. Okay, so I don't know. Hold on. I feel like this is a place where you got to get the standings out.
All right. Well, while he's getting his stats, I'm telling you, Embiid thinks he's second, and in Embiid's head, he thinks he's first.
I see where you brought it. I thought we were just talking about higher up, but okay, I see. I thought we were talking about like worse people. That
it doesn't matter wherever you want it. However,
yeah.
Whoever wants to, you know, Embiid thinks he's first, but he's not.
I see how you're thinking there.
I think Giannis doesn't ultimately care too much, but he thinks he's still the MVP. But I think he also knows that's why he didn't pick Nikola, because I think he understands that Nikola is better than him right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Fastest triple double versus who? Oh, that's right, Giannis. We won't go there. So go ahead, go first. Give me who you think it is. What's up?
Okay, so obviously it goes Jokic. Giannis, he did get hurt, but like I mean they're on a 15-game win streak right now.
Hell, without him or with him.
But yeah, without him or with him. So I mean that's struggles, and like it's just it sucks because like okay, just like I look at it, so like this is just my genuine side. Okay, I know we use like last year we were like, oh yeah, but everyone he doesn't have like they can win without him, you know, and like I know we've used that for Jokic, you know, and so like it's just it bouts around so many different ways. And,
so technically that should take away from Giannis because they're winning without him.
Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah,
because that's what they held versus Denver last year. No qualms with that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I suppose if you take it that way, yes. And so it probably goes him or Jokic. And like just Embiid, it's tragic. They're on a 2-game losing streak right now.
Bro, who are you choosing second? This is the media right here. He's the media right here, you guys.
Well, but just there's so many different like takes, you know. But
bro, who's the second?
Okay, Embiid. There you go.
God, bro.
I mean, well, like there's no one else you can really choose right now. I mean,
okay, that's what I was saying. That's where I was getting to. But you was trying to squeeze Giannis in there. But Giannis isn't the number 2 right now. He's number 3 maybe, but I think he's clear number 3 actually because Luka fell off because him and Kyrie can't get together.
Yeah,
and Jason Tatum was never that high on my list ever. Jaylen Brown was higher than Jason Tatum. It is what it is. KD was never that high. Even when they were playing good, he wasn't really that high.
I mean, he's just missed too many games.
Like all the time.
You can't say KD. It's not working out. No.
And he's not winning the West, ladies and gentlemen. The Suns are not winning the West.
I mean, they made their super team over there right now. We'll see how that happens.
How many times has the super team worked since LeBron James?
I don't know.
It hasn't.
None.
Okay, technically, the Warriors were a super team, okay? Technically.
Well, you said since LeBron James.
Yeah, well, but I mean, because he did it first. They built their team already and then brought Kevin Durant. So, like, they didn't really build a super team. They were already a super team. They just became a super team with Kevin Durant. So, whatever. But it didn't work with the Knicks. Okay? It's not about to work with Dallas.
Yeah.
It didn't work with the Clippers. It's not about to work with the Suns. Like, it's not working.
Did you say the Lakers?
Oh, it definitely didn't work with the Lakers.
Well, because I
wanted it to work that year.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if you could call that a super team.
Well, you're talking about the one that had Karl Malone.
Oh, okay. There you go. I thought you were talking about, or I was talking about Westbrook. That's
Oh
what
no,
that
was
people
no.
Well, people were trying to call that a super team,
but he
I
was
like,
as soon as they put him on the bench, they ended that.
Yeah.
They ended that.
Yeah.
You know, and Russell Westbrook, he sucks, bro.
Yeah.
Like he used to be good, but like last night or not last night, the night before when the Nuggets played the Clippers,
again,
literally nobody ran to the 3-point line.
Yeah.
Like, Jokic looked at who was out there, and he was going to run, and then he stopped, like, ha! And he didn't even finish going out to defend him.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
There was definitely a stretch in there, like, just our defense not being able to defend the cup inside. He was just running in there and getting whatever he wanted.
Well, when he plays intelligently, he's unstoppable. Okay? I would never try to take a 3-point shot if I was Russell Westbrook, okay?
No.
But we're getting off track. We're getting off track, though. MVP talk.
Yeah.
Okay? So, Embiid whooped up on Jokic because it was Embiid's Super Bowl. Okay? He did. He ate him alive that game, but only after he was no longer covering Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
Okay? So that is why I still think Nikola is better because Nikola covered you and was eating you up in the first half. Then they switched you off of Nikola in the second half. Then you started to do more damage.
Yeah. But like, okay, so like, I get, like, so it's a regular season award, right? Yeah. It's not a head-to-head matchup award, right?
It's not, but I mean, it's still,
like, but, like, that's just, I feel like a lot of people, like, that's what it's starting to turn into. Like,
because Nikola did
down that. Well, yeah, but I guess, it makes sense once you start getting down to the second half of the season.
Yeah, the nitty-gritty, but this was January.
Nitty-gritty, yeah.
This wasn't the year before where we fought them in the last game and we beat them. No, this was a January game. Everybody trying to act like, oh, you guys had one game last year. Like, no, it was a January game. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. And literally, again, as soon as you stopped covering the best player in the world, then you started to do good. When you were covering him, he had you too tired and too much in your head for you to do anything offensively. Okay. This is, again, why I think Nikola is better than Steph Curry. Because Nikola was missing his two best players and still made the playoffs. Steph Curry was missing his next best player and couldn't get into the play-in.
Yeah. And his third best player just wasn't, doesn't score.
Yes. My point exactly. So it's like, they're two separate players, okay? Nikola is better, okay? Nikola is LeBron-esque like a mother sucker, if not maybe a little bit better, okay? Physically, duh. I'm not saying this man's about to jump to the moon and freaking fight Space Jam monsters. Yeah. No, okay? But chess moves, puzzle pieces, he's light years ahead of Giannis. He's light years ahead of Embiid, okay? He's light years ahead of Curry. Okay, LeBron was the only player we seen that was just so mentally ahead of everybody else. Yeah. Okay, then in that bubble, you saw Nikola wake up and realize you saw it. We were watching it together. Like, damn, he looked like he's running the court like he's LeBron.
Yeah, he was just telling everyone where to go. I mean, watching him play versus Grant and all of them. Get over there.
Like, it was crazy. And so it's like, we're not hating. Go watch the game with all these eye test people out here. Nikola is far and away the best player in the world. Okay, Embiid is good. He's good. You know, he's dominant. Cool, his defense is good. Nikola's defense is good, too. He doesn't need to block. He's going to steal the ball. He's going to make sure his player's in the right spot to better stop the play.
He's going to hold the ball at the end of the game to take the turnover so no one else does. I mean...
little things like that. A real leader. A real MVP.
And then everyone... And it was funny because, like, obviously I watched the game and I saw that was a turnover and that's how it happened. But all the media people, they just saw it and like... Oh, whoa, excuse me. They were like with one turnover, and I was like, dang, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, they kept saying that one turnover shit. I was pissed.
That's
why I brought it up.
Yeah, it was like,
I was like, damn, bro, it wasn't even a turnover, bro. We already whooped their ass. He was holding the ball, so we didn't score more points.
Yeah.
I agree, bro. That stung. Okay, and so then you got Giannis, is he back yet? I think he was back the other night, right? No, because we looked and he wasn't. I was like, I didn't think he was hurt still. Hey, let's go double check. But as far as I know, they were winning without him. Ja, always fighting somebody, bro. We'll get into that in a little bit.
He is back.
All right, okay, cool. He is back.
He had 22 minutes, 33 points versus Brooklyn yesterday.
All right, that's good. So his wrist isn't as bad as it looked because he sure couldn't pick up that trophy at All-Star Weekend. He couldn't, bro. Even the dude from TNT, Ernie, was like, "Yo, somebody gonna help him pick this up?" Yeah. Like he couldn't pick up the trophy. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, but like the Brooklyn, like they put up a fight. I mean, Bridges. This is the most Bridges the offense he's ever had. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm not just here for defense and corner threes now, yo.
So he must have just came back that game because they beat the Suns without him. Let me see. They beat the Suns without him.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, he wasn't there for the Suns.
There you go.
He just came back for Brooklyn.
He beat Brooklyn with him. All right. I mean, he's Giannis, bro. Let's not hate. He's really good. He's dominant. He's a better Embiid. Okay, at the end of the day, but Embiid can shoot better. It's kind of weird. Again, like we said before, Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis are all in their own tiers of elite greatness. Okay, but just right now, Jokic's chess game, his IQ is higher than the other two.
He's gonna put him in checkmate in 4 moves instead of 6.
Yeah, straight up. That's where I'm at with that. Who's not on my list at all? Tatum, not on my list. Let's go Jaylen Brown. Luka, not on my list. Okay.
Donovan Mitchell,
not on my list. Definitely not, especially after we just watched him play the other night. Yeah. Not on my list at all.
Yeah.
Okay, and you want real talk, hot take? I think he made Cleveland worse. What? Straight up, I think he made Cleveland worse. How many All-Stars were there for Cleveland this year? And last year they had 3, right?
Yeah.
I think he made Cleveland worse. Just saying. Devin Booker missed way too much time. Get out of here. Miss me with that. Is he good? Now, I think he might be the best player who's not in the MVP conversation, okay? I'm not going to hate. Okay, he's definitely elevated his defense to equal his offense. Okay, I'm not going to hate on Devin Booker. Of all these other cats I'm going to talk shit about, I think Devin Booker is a legit issue. Okay, but I really want to see how Devin Booker and Kevin Durant play together. Okay, LeBron, not an MVP. Not worried about that.
I feel like, but onto your point with how they play together, I don't know, because like obviously KD, he's a veteran. Okay, he's a real man. He knows what he has to do to get a win. Okay, he has the chip. He knows how to win. Okay, and he said in his presser, he was like, "Hey, they already have the pieces. I'm just here to add my little bit of splash to it." And like if he goes in with that mentality, and like I don't care if I have the ball in your hand, you can do whatever you do. I'm right here in the corner. I'm gonna shoot it.
It could be dangerous. We're gonna see. I still got Denver coming out of the West, but it could be dangerous.
MPJ's having problems with him. I'm gonna let him know. Okay,
we'll see. We haven't got to see them play. We all agree MPJ is doing way better, and Kevin Durant doesn't face anybody as tall as MPJ. That's not a center.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be a good matchup. I'm hyped to see. I'm pretty sure we play them twice before the season ends.
So So in that game, I think it's gonna. I feel like something that like obviously is the MVP. Oh, sorry, but our bench, that's gonna
their
be,
bench too though.
But
they gave up their bench.
But our bench is tragic right now,
bro. They have no bench.
But their bench knows each other.
Nah, their bench hasn't played though. Like literally, they gave their bench away.
Who's on their bench?
Like they gave their bench away. What was I gonna say? Okay, so more of the MVP talk. Well, go ahead, look that up. Yeah. More on the MVP talk. How many All-Stars does Nikola have? None. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, All-Stars?
There's no All-Stars on his team.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what? Okay, there's no All-Stars on his team.
Yeah.
Okay. Drew Holiday was an All-Star, wasn't he?
Yep.
Okay. Embiid. I guess Harden wasn't an All-Star.
No, Harden wasn't an All-Star.
He wasn't. He did. They disrespected that man dirty. He didn't even make the replacement plays. But I'm not mad about that. He didn't need to. Okay, he didn't need to. Everyone should have made it. He did it.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, like, okay. So like, I feel like the one player that they might not be like using to his full potential is like Darius Baisley. Like he was good for the Thunder. Like he defensive wise, like he's big, he's nice. Like I like.
But that's just the difference in when the Thunder is a team who isn't playing for anything. It's easy to look super good. Okay, as compared to when you go to a team that's going for a championship, you can't get minutes. Okay, bro, this MVP part got all the way off because I just thought about something else I want to say too. Was I think Kawhi Leonard made the biggest mistake of his whole world, bro. Like they traded away Shea. Think about that, so they could get Paul George. You think Kawhi would rather be playing with Shea right now than Paul George?
Oh, 100%.
Okay,
but then this is how you look at it though. Would Shea have the same like mentality or like grown the same because Kawhi isn't that he isn't a Paul or Chris Paul or he isn't like I don't know like obviously I don't have a Denver Booker and stuff like that but like Chris Paul we know he's a veteran and we've seen him talking to him and he's obviously mentored him in some sort of way, you know.
All right, so but what I'm saying is that already happened before anything happened. Like OKC wanted him because they saw how good he was becoming because of Chris Paul had already mentored him. So
wait.
Shea?
Yeah.
He was for the Clippers when Chris Paul was there.
Was he?
Yes.
Okay.
They already mentored him. They already talked to him. They already dealt with all that. And that's why OKC wanted him was because they saw his potential. And now, obviously, looking back 3 years later, what has Kawhi won? Not a damn thing. Okay? When he had his best chance, he choked, and his pandemic P choked right along with him. He hasn't been an MVP caliber player in the whole time he signed the contract there.
Even when in the playoffs.
Okay, like, anyways, I know that's so not MVP talk. I'm sorry, y'all, but, you know, It's just what they would call this. You know what? We're going to change this from MVP to MVP / Western Conference. Western Conference playoff talk. Like, whatever, bruh. So, all in all, our MVP is definitely Nikola Jokic. Yep. Number 2 is definitely Embiid.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, obviously we can hate on him as much as we want, but he's a bomb player.
I don't like him. I hate him. It is what it is, but I'm not a Philly fan. I can understand when I see greatness. Yeah, Ja. I said Ja's always trying to fight somebody, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Always trying to fight somebody, punch somebody in the face. Freaking Ja. I don't think he'll be an MVP candidate ever.
Just flashing a gun.
Okay. We got breaking news. What's the breaking news? Let me hear.
Oh, well, like, okay, so it just says Ja accused of punching a teen. Morant also accused of flashing a gun at a teen and threatening mall security guard in.
Oh, was that from the incident from the summer?
Yeah, this
is still multiple times that somebody said that Ja or somebody around Ja has had a gun. Okay, and I mean, you got to figure, if you're going to try to fight Shannon Sharp in the middle of an NBA game on national TV, you definitely have a couple guns. All right, let's just keep it 100%.
It's Memphis.
Okay. It's Memphis out this bitch, bro. It's Memphis. Yo, Ja, like I said, he's never going to be the MVP. He's still too much of a nigga. And I'm sorry to say that, everybody out there, but his hood mentality, like, you're an NBA player. You're a perennial NBA player. Why the fuck are you still rolling around in SUVs with niggas that are strapped up and acting stupid and allowing people to know that these niggas are strapped up, and you got your dad trying to fight somebody at a game? Like, you're not acting the way somebody with as much money as you have should be acting. You're not setting a good example. Finding teenagers and shit. You're a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, famous, the face of a franchise. What the fuck are you doing, son? God, these young cats are so stupid. And it's sad because, anytime he's flashing guns. So how long before he gets hurt?
Yeah.
Okay? Then how many other people does that affect?
And how many times has this happened that we don't even know about?
Bruh, that's all I'm saying. All right, y'all. We're going to end this one here, man. Let's go. Nicola's the MVP. We'll be back a little bit later with one more pod, so please definitely stick along, watch with us. We appreciate y'all. Stay fly. Hey, yo, like, subscribe, and share.
Right there. It tells you right there. Stay safe, stay fly, guys.
Stay fly.